Hey everybody, this is Curtis from PSNStores.com. Tonight, we are taking a look at Night in the Woods. We're just gonna continue from my own save file. I'm about an hour in, so I'm not too far in. So I figure we'll play a little bit, and you'll be able to see what this game's all about. So let's wake up. So, first things first, I love the way this game looks. I love the art style in this game. Animation's pretty good too. So one thing, we're not gonna take a look at it here, but word of advice, at some point, not too far into the game, you'll have access to your laptop. And you can there's a few things you can do here. You can like chat with your buddies. You can click on this shark. There's this demon tower thing here, which is like a full-on, I guess mini game would be the right word. But there's a lot to this, and it's pretty great. And so be sure to check that out. We're not gonna do it in this video, for the sake of time, but it's pretty good. So let's just go ahead and go. This is our room. We'll head downstairs. Say hi to Mom. Morning, Mom. All day, Mom. Every day, Mom. What are you up to today? Greg and Angus and Bea are going to a party. So I might go out with them. A party, huh? Look at you. Back 2 days and already the social butterfly. Yeah, I'm in pretty high demand. I'm a little nervous. We'll go with that. Are you keeping in touch with any of your friends from college? I didn't really make any friends? Not even your roommate? Not even that nice girl you met at orientation? Not really. So the setup to this story is you play as May here, and she has dropped out of college and she's returned home to Possum Springs. And that's kind of the setup there, basically. Like, that is it, and it's kind of this, at least thus far, it's been kind of coming home to this kind of small town and just kind of reconnecting with your parents, with your friends, with other just people that you knew, because it kind of gives off that small town vibe of, like, you know, whether people you went to school with or just neighbors, like, people kind of know each other, or they're at least familiar with who each other is, and so are, I guess. And the thing that really, like, off the bat, I think immediately it really gave me, like, Life is Strange, I guess most recently, where it's got that similar vibe of, like, kind of returning to the small town. Everybody knows everybody, and it is I say that with the utmost praise, you know, considering how I feel about that game in particular. But so what are you up to these days? Crashing here until I get my own place. So this is another game that, like, you want to talk to everybody. You want to interact with everything. It's worth seeing everything that's in this game. And so I've been very much taking my time and just seeing everything I possibly can. Been babysitting, interviewed at Ham Panther. Waiting to hear back. Oh, my dad works at Ham Panther now. They got everything. Let's talk to this fellow. I can legally shoot you from being up here, you know. Okay. I used to babysit your cat. You are a cat. And you know, if you watch any of the trailers, I think the the thing that's kind of was at least teased in like some of the earlier trailers I watched is that there's something darker going on. Again, I'm very early, so like thus far, that hasn't really come into play yet. However, there is, if we look at this kind of billboard here, we got some things going on. When this is my favorite. Oh, it's not gonna react to this. So it had a little, I don't know, you can interact with a lot of things, and usually May will make a comment. But if you try to grab this the first time, she mentions that it's very patronizing, which I thought was funny. So there's the Harfest coming up. It's, you know, Possum Springs, more like Awesome Springs. But you see here this missing person's thing here, Casey Hartley. So they've been brought up once or twice before between like you and your friends, and so I suspect that could come into play at some point. But again, thus far, like some of the kind of darker stuff that was teased in some of the trailers, for me, it hasn't been brought up yet. I'm very excited to get there, but it does seem like the core kind of like what the story is going to eventually lead to. I'm still a little early, but what I've played thus far, I really do like. Just like setting the mood, getting to know everybody. Or I guess we can't talk to you. Yeah, Bill, write it as on the clock. Write it up as on the clock. She's not gonna like that. I don't care if she doesn't like it. It was her fault, plain and simple. That is time extra. We charge for that. Alright, then. Miss Miranda has locked one of our guys in her basement twice. Why? Because she's old and she forgets. Maybe if she gets a bill for it, she'll remember next time. What do you want? Well, Greg asked me to ask you if you would drive us to the party tonight. You know, the one up in the state park. As to which of the dozen parties. All right, 8:30. All right, so here's the fun thing. So as you progress and you interact with characters and different things happen, and you'll add things to your diary or your notebook, your journal, whatever. So a number of things are in here. For one, it's kind of the opening. So you arrive back in Possum Springs on the train, but your parents forget to pick you up, so you have to walk home, and so you just have this incredible drawing. And then you like take notes about certain characters. So you have your mom, you have your dad, and so you like we've had a bit more interaction with our dad so far, so like there's a little bit more notes there. Although your mom is also like really funny. We have Greg and Greg Rules, B, who seems to just not like you. We have Gregory's Pizza Scale, of course, which goes from uneatable, bad, cheap, frozen, normal delivery, and fancy. And anywhere between just under fancy and bad, you're set. You're good. That pizza's gonna be all right. And then there's Angus. Demon Tower is in reference to that mini game, which again, you do yourself a favor. Check that out. But before we head home, there's one thing I just wanna show. It's one of my favorite things so far about this game, amongst many things. Is this place right here, Possibilities, which I think is maybe one of the best names for a Italian food place. But anyways, let's head home. So thus far, the way it's kind of played out is each day, you know, you wake up, you'll go out, you'll kind of hang with your friends, you'll do something. I'm only like a few days in. Sometimes there are like mini games that will show up. So we had a like a band practice, and so that just like led straight into like a rhythm game. Almost similar to like a Rock Band or Guitar Hero, kind of like lane where like the notes were coming down the lane towards you, kind of thing, and they were just all jamming out, which was really cool. And some other things like it. Hey, May. What? I was just stopping by to see how you were doing. Why? After the other night, I mean... Why wouldn't I be fine? May, a lot of things that happen around here. Sometimes in town, sometimes out by the tracks, sometimes up in the hills. What? It's my job to make sure folks like you never see something like what you saw the other night. Folks like you? You're a kid, May. And you're naive. And in its own stupid way, that's beautiful. But the world isn't. And the world isn't out there somewhere. It's here. Alright, are you gonna arrest me or something? Because I have a party to go to. Watch yourself, May. I'd really hate to see something happen to you. And being in the wrong place at the wrong time is all it takes. That's all I'm saying. That's ominous. So yeah, I guess the other kind of major story beat thus far. Let's check this out. Thought Aunt Mall Cop is planning to kill me. Great. Also really like that. Yeah, so there was we went out for pizza. You go out with your friends for pizza, and as you leave the diner, there's just an arm laying on the ground that you proceed to poke with sticks as you would normally do. So that's kind of like, at least thus far, the only other thing that's really like happened that's like, okay, what's going on? Like something's going on here, but you don't really know much too much just yet. Hey, the parents. I made tacos. Excuse me, we made tacos. Tacos? I want tacos every day, all day. That's pretty much how I feel. The families that tacos together, rockos together. See, you know, I love the writing in this game. I really... It's silly, it's weird, it's funny. You've all turned against me. May, honey, do you want sour cream on your taco? I want everything. Good. But I figure we'll play a little bit and hopefully we'll get to like something interesting or crazy happening. Looking all right. Being body positive like the internet said. I'm a real life person. And no one can prove I'm not. Hi, I'm May. I dropped out of college earlier this week. Absolutely. I make my own luck. With a luck machine. The party. Alright. Hey May, I think Cole might be there tonight. What? Oh my god. Who's Cole? You remember him. He was in yearbook with us. Oh, Cole. Yeah, I remember him. Me and him were a thing for a while. Really? Wow. He was really smart. I'm really smart. Yeah, you are, dude. Well, that's settled then. This is also, it's the kind of game I was thinking about the other night after, you know, like playing for the first, like, the hour or so I've played. I'm getting the feeling it's the kind of game where just, like, I'm just gonna love every character in this game. They're all just weird and goofy in their own way. Especially Greg. Alright, so I guess let's mingle. See what's up. Who should we talk to first? Our best friend, obviously. What? Nothing. Just kidding. Oh god, it's... Oh. Nope. Hey dudes. Yo, did you see Cole's here? Oh god. You okay? Yeah, totally fine. You gonna talk to him? Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. You sure, May? Yeah. I mean, why should I be weird about it? Well, I mean, you did write that song afterwards, oh god. What was it called? Go Get Dead Angel Face? We don't talk about Go Get Dead Angel Face. Can you guys believe this dude playing guitar? Yep. I like this song. You have no idea, Greg. Back in school, you'd always have some frat boy hanging out on the lawn, trying to look all sensitive. That's another thing. Like, if you do pick this game up, when you talk to certain people, like if the icon still shows up, usually that means they still have more things to say. So you don't want to exhaust those dialogue options. I think we might have talked to... Oh, here we go. We can talk to Cole now. Maybe I need another drink. Sure, we'll see how this goes. Like doing taxes and having babies. Hey. May, is that you? Wow, how are you? Hi, I'm May. How's it going? I just asked you that? I mean, I'm fine. Just back visiting for the weekend. Really? That's fascinating. I guess. I think that's the first time in a while anyone has called my life fascinating. That is so true. We'll see you later. Okay. Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't do that. But I guess we're gonna need to. Oh no. Screw it, I'm doing 2 beers. I'm doing beer. I still taste tacos. I love that like, other than like your really close or friends, the reaction in general, or I guess other than your parents and your friends, it's a lot of just like, oh May, oh God, you're back. Hey Greg. Whoa dude, are you okay? Hey Greg, did you know I think you and Angie or so, oh God. This is how that's gonna go, huh? I did know that, dude. Well, good. Hey Angie, my dad knows your dad. They used to work together back in the 80s. Okay. Oh jeez. May, stop. Stop. Well, I'm having a great time here in the woods, okay? Greg, don't you think May should maybe sit down? Yeah, dude, you should sit. We'll sit down. Hey, May. Hey, Coolio. Wow, haven't heard that in forever. It's been like 3 years. That's not long at all. Well, it was good to see you. I'm just back for a couple days from school and... Oh, jeez. May. The girl at the video store is all like... Woo woo. God. May, I have a feeling May's gonna be regretting a lot of this. But I hate cute people. I got nightmare eyes. What is this? Boom dead indeed. When the police get there, you're all nightmare eyes. New nickname. So don't F with me, kid. No, mate, this is me being body positive. Poor Cole. just completely lost in all of this. Oh no. Tacos. If you puke in this car, so help me. I'm sorry, I don't even know what happened. Foxy the turtle, he died. What? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce all of this. Oh no. You used to be smart. You used to be cool. You used to be worth talking to. Man. Why did you even come back? I'd kick you out of this moving car right now if it meant I could go to college. So that's interesting. That's kind of the first, like, I guess, real conversation I've had with B, and so it's kind of the first time that it's kind of led on that, like, oh, we used to be really good friends, and at some point something changed. It's not your fault. You're just a kid. Yeah, well, I stayed here and got older, while you went off and stayed the same. Mayday. It's a good name. Yeah, like the other kind of thing I get from this game is that it's even just, you know, tone and atmospherically, like, you know, the first hour being very like, you kind of fit that, you know, the small town vibes, like returning home, everybody knows everybody, like reconnecting with friends. It's, but you also just get a sense that May's like just going through some really rough stuff. This is a playable section here. You get the sense, especially now after this party and what happened, like she, you know, she kind of puts on a you know, I guess a mask, if you will, like she puts on something different for everybody else, like an outer appearance, but you definitely see there's hints of the cracks, you know, where, you know, dropping out of college and having to go home, like you think about what that would do, you know, like, you know, you someone who already seems pretty self-conscious, how that would maybe impact her. And so that's another thing I'm really curious about, how this game handles those kinds of things and those kinds of conversations. Like, I think that stuff could go in some interesting places. But let's go ahead and, I guess, do this section, see what the heck is going on here. And we'll maybe end it here. I absolutely adore pretty much everything I've played of this game thus far. Nightmare eyes. Oh man. I guess we can't really do anything to that statue. Maybe. Kind of seems where it's leading to, at least. Try to just break more stuff. Oh, there we go. It's starting to break. What an interesting sequence. that is the end of part 1. So that is Night in the Woods. It is available now on PS4. It's at $20. Again, thus far, I've absolutely like adored everything about this. Like the writing, the characters, I think it's really funny. I think it's something that I think hits home in certain areas for sure. Probably in different ways for different people, I would imagine. And there seems like to be some weird stuff going on, which I'm like really interested. Like I love that kind of stuff too. So there's that really great mini game on your laptop. Yeah, it's hitting all the right notes for me, specifically, and I am anxious to play more and to eventually finish it and see where the story leads, because I'm already super into it. So that's a look at I guess the first section of the game. Give you a pretty good look at what this game is and what it's like, what it plays like. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see you later.